Hello, this is Buffy Z-Man here, and this is part 3 of my Power Ranger series, and I'm doing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3. Okay, this season wasn't quite as long as the other ones, but a lot happened, but a lot didn't happen in this season. But it's still a good season, but let's start with the first 3 episodes called Unfriended Need. This basically takes place because Alpha's worried about his homeworld of Illinois. I think I got that right. And he wants the Power Rangers to go check it out. And they go there and they meet Dax, the Max Rider, which will become a spin-off of Power Rangers. And that's a long story in itself, but I will get to that in a different video. But after these 3 episodes, we go to the Ninja Quest. If you guys know, the Power Rangers did a movie where they basically went after the Power Ninja Jetty because they lost their power because Ivan Ooze destroyed the command center. But that's considered alternate universe. With Ninja Quest, basically Rita's brother Rito, he's a giant skeleton. He was in the original Sentai version of the series. I can't think of the name right now, but the Alien Rangers are based off of them. Anyhow, he comes help Rita, and him and 4 monsters destroy the Thunder Zords and destroys the first set of power coins. Doesn't really destroy them, I mean, damages them so badly they can't operate. So they have to go to Desert of Despair. Yeah, that's about right. To find Ninjor. He's the one that created the original power coins. Along the way, they are attacked by Tangas. They were a wedding present from Rito, and they're considered one of the fiercest creatures alive. And they do make their way into the temple where they meet Ninjor, who tests them to see if they are worthy of ninja power. And they were, of course, and they're given an extra mode called Ninja Ranger mode. It's something like this activated. And they're covered and they wear ninja outfits according to color. Gives them new power coins. Instead of saying the dinosaur names, they say White Ranger Power, Black Ranger Power, Pink Ranger Power, Blue Ranger Power, Yellow Ranger Power, and Red Ranger Power. And they return to Earth and use the Ninja Zords. And pretty much not really much happens. All in all, when you get to face off, Titanus returns and combines with the the Ninja Falcon Megazord to make the Ninja Falcon Ultrazord to defeat Face Stealer. Then Titanus will come back a little bit later on and stop the Hate Master just to shoot some beams at him, help destroy him. But other than not really much happens to a catastrophe. A catastrophe. Where we are introduced to Kat, played by Catherine Sutherland. And she's working for Rita and she pretends to be Aisha's cat PC. Stands for Park Cat. And at this point in time, Kimberly's living with Aisha because her parent moved to France. Well, her mom and her new stepdad moved to France, and they agreed to let Kimberly go finish going to school there. And Cat does some bad things and comes up with Cat Monster later on. And then after that, she's still working for Rita, but like one of the major things she did when she was evil was she stole Kimberly's power coin. she ambushed Tommy in the Falcon Zord and stole it, rendering the other Ninja Zords useless, and Kimberly very weak. And in this process, they get a new Megazord, or Zords called the Shogun Zords, which personally I liked. It's like they're my favorite Zord and Megazords the Power Rangers had. And then, of course, there's like one episode in between this where Kimberly doesn't morph. That's pretty much like probably one of the longest few times Kimberly will not morph in this season. She didn't really morph in the three-parter, but she did turn to her ninja mode. Then last time we see her, the Pink Ranger, is in the three-parter called Different Shade of Pink, where Kimberly meets a famous gymnast mentor, and she starts training with him, and Rita and Laura Zed have monsters attacking them, and they could combine their PowerPoint powers and give her the Pink Ranger morphing powers, but this drains her so badly. And as a result, as she's doing the balance bar, she falls up and hits her head. At this time, Kat turns good and breaks over Rita and calls for help. In this process, it is revealed that Kat was PC and she did all those horrible things to them. And they understand that she was under a spell, and they explain Tommy was under a spell too before he became a Power Ranger. In the last episode, this is a three-parter series, but in the final part of the series, Kat is kidnapped. I forgot to mention, in the Changing the Zords, they managed to capture Ninjor to power the Shogun Zords, and they keep him for a good long time. Ninjor is an ally, and he will come to their aid and fight a monster with them, and he seemed to really enjoy it. And Kat's captured, and she gets taken to a jail cell where the pink power coin is. She manages to get the pink power coin, teleports to the command center, and gives it back to Kimberly. And this is the Different Shade of Pink is as it sounds, because Kat becomes the Pink Ranger after Kimberly is offered a spot in the Global Games. And she didn't want to do it, but then at the end she decides to do it, and she gives her popcorn to Kat. She would serve as the shortest pink Mighty Morphin Power Ranger because her reign only lasted a few episodes towards the end, and she did help out with a few things, like Master Vile, Rita and Rita's father comes, and let's see here, and causes trouble. He's looking for the Zeo Crystal, which the Zeo Crystal will play a very important role in the Alien Rangers and the Power Rangers Zeo series, which I'll talk about those later, but he comes, causes trouble with Globber. Ninja gets freed, captured again, freed again. Defeat Master Vile with Ninja's help, and they break the Zeo Crystal with a new metallic armor they had, which was just pretty much a shinier Power Ranger outfit they had. They activate this by saying metallic armor activate. And this armor wouldn't be there for the rest of the series, but other than that, it was short-lived. After Master Battle Metallic Armor, the end of the episode, we get down to Discordia. And this is the last time we will see Titanus in the series. It will combine with the Shogun Falcon Megazord, and it looked really awesome, but it only fired 2 shots at this monster. And also, on this card is the last time we'll see Ninja 2 throughout the whole thing. So Ninja pretty much was in 3 episodes. Titanus was in 3 episodes of the season, which I was happy to see him again, but it sucked he went away. But according to sources, he's in dormant stage, waiting to be called upon again, like the Dragon Zord. Okay. Then the final episode of the season ends on a cliffhanger. Master Vile has an orb that is dropped in a certain spot. It will reverse Earth's rotation, sending them back in time 10 years. And this is like one of the few times the bad guys won, because they managed to get the orb down and turn back time and turn back the kids. Pretty much the same plot in season 2 in the Rangers in Reverse, I think it was called. And that was a 2-part episode where Dad used the rock of time and they destroyed it and set everything back. But this Rangers in Reverse is the, no, it's called Rangers Back in Time, I believe. I should have looked at that before I went did this. Anyhow, this Rangers in Reverse is the last time we will see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in action. And this will lead into the 4th season. I think you could call it the 4th season, but it's a mini season called Alien Rangers. Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. But that's for my next video. And what I got to say overall about the season was, for 33 episodes, it was pretty good. It seemed the Power Ranger, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger team or storylines they had in this was kind of running thin, but they still managed to provide good episodes, and the new Zords, the Shogun Zords, were pretty cool. Ninja Zord was pretty cool too. And Ninja, being an ally, he's like my favorite ally they had. I liked it when he flew into battle on that cloud, and he would say, "You make me so angry. Evil makes me so angry." So, but yeah, and it was sad to see Kimberly go because I liked her, and if you're keeping track, pretty much she is the 4th original Power Ranger to leave the show, being Walter, Trey, and Austin left the season before, and now Amy leaves. The 4 original Rangers are gone, but we still have David Youst and Jason David Frank, which Jason David Frank technically counts because he was the original 6th Ranger. But I guess she wanted to move on and do other things, so I liked Kat, but I liked it better in Zeo, though, because I believe that she became more of her own person in that season because she had different powers, different Pink Ranger powers than her predecessor, making her able to do her own thing. So I'll give season 3 3.5 out of 5. It's not the worst season. It's not a horrible season. It was a good season. It just was one of those in between seasons that you have to say it's in between, because it was just was to me anyhow. All right, this is Buffy the Man saying stay tuned for my next video. I'll see you later.